Afternoon, guys. Good news and bad news, I guess. My list is getting shorter. We'll go through that. It's been a really hard training week last week in Joburg. Very happy with the guys and how they came through. Obviously, the big disappointment for us is Vermeulen, who, as you know, has been struggling with a neck problem for just over a month now. We were hoping that it would settle with conservative management, but it hasn't settled. And we had to make the decision for Dwayne's medium and long-term career to do something with his neck. He's actually got a little bit of a disc in what we call an osteophyte complex. So he's got a little bit of nerves, a little bit of bone putting pressure on the nerve. So it wasn't an easy decision, but we made the decision that we're going to do surgery on him on Wednesday. It gives him the best availability to be ready for the World Cup. Timelines are very tight. He would have to end up coming with us not having played any games. But as we said, the important thing is medium to long term, we need to do what's best for Dwayne, and that's, from that point of view, it's actually quite an easy decision. So he's booked for surgery on Wednesday. The nice thing is he can actually train really early, so after 2 weeks he can go flat out cycling and training. He won't be taking any contact, so hopefully we'll have a really fit Dwayne. He just hasn't had a lot of match time leading up to the World Cup. Decision obviously on terms of selection for the World Cup will come depending on how he progresses as we get closer to the middle of September. So that's the bad news. Got quite a few guys I was a little concerned about last week that trained well. We've worked really hard on them. They've come through nicely. Obviously the coach will select the team tomorrow, I think it is, on Wednesday. We've just got to see how one or two of those guys get through training today. Some of them had a training session this morning. We're happy with them. But there are a few others that we need to just see how they get through this afternoon's training. Those are Skulk, who's coming back from a groin injury. He's very close to playing. He hasn't done a lot of agility running. We're going to progress with that today. If he gets through that, he should be available for the weekend. Jan Serfontein is very close to playing as well. He's also going to progress with training today. If he gets through, he'll be available for the weekend. Lionel Mapu, we're very happy with him. He had a full session this morning, so he's cleared to play. If the coach wants to select him, he's available. You might have seen that Skara and Faf picked up mild ankle injuries in Joburg, and they've been cleared. They trained this morning without any problems, so they're good. The long-term injuries are actually coming back now. The real good news is we're very happy with Lurt and his elbow, so he's available for selection, as is Kobus Reinach with his hand fracture. He did all the training sessions last week, and as is Pat Lambie with his neck problem. So he's did flat-out training last week. We're really happy with him. So they're all available for selection. And the big one that we touched on last week is obviously Jean de Villiers. We're really happy with his progress last week. We pulled him out of a tiny bit of the session just because of volume and load with him, but he came through really well. We were happy with him. So the decision's obviously the coaches if he's going to select him for this weekend. So effectively some good news and some bad news.